Oh, brilliant. I think I'll have to start off by just nuffing Bill's top. Have a look at it. Look at his shirt. You need to change. That's it.
Bernie, I've just noticed.
Oh, he's gone.
He's off.
He's taken off. Hey, I need you back here.
Yeah,
Get
good.
back. Someone. Oh, no. Put it back on. No. He needs a bra. Go and get a bra.
God.
Hold him up or lean back or something.
Can you screenshot that, Rosie?
He's taking his shirt off.
Look at that.
Down
Come
the
on,
line.
Nuff.
Lot better, though.
I noticed the horse has got a broken leg as well.
I'm going
Well, that's what all the
bring
fake ones have, don't you know that?
HR.
Hey, last night before the showdown, or the build-up to the showdown, we had a talk over the Torrens competition. Now,
Yes,
you
I
could
saw
win
that.
$20,000, and, well, it was a lot of fun, but old Scotty Russell, he wanted to get every little centimetre, didn't he, Rose?
Scotty Russell from Seaford.
Oh, he's gone there. Oh, he's in the tank. He's in.
He fell in the water.
He's in the Torrens. Oh, my God. He's
Get him
gone.
out.
Get him out.
He would have sunk. He kicked the ball and fell into the river.
He wanted to get as close as he could to the edge, and there was a barrier there, but he went to grab everything. There was nothing there, went in.
Wow.
115 kilos as well.
Is that
But
the
you get
Scotty Russell?
No, not the Scotty Russell. Same name. I thought you might
yeah.
ask that. The dinghy had to come back, and he went to get in the dinghy. The dinghy went in. Oh, comical of errors. I thought I'd show you guys that. But the chieftain, I need to move on now. I need to be really careful around this man too.
Yes,
But, when he makes a mistake, look, we don't. We go there, don't we? He made one mistake this year, and we need to play it.
Hasn't always gone as smoothly as they'd like, but oh, that sneeze.
Now, that was a sneeze. It didn't sort of sound like a sneeze. It was more of a grunting sneeze.
What was that, Jim?
Well, he couldn't hold it in. That was live too at the MCG.
On
looking
screen
back.
as well, not even like
No, he couldn't do it.
with players running around. He's actually on the screen.
Then just his hand appears and taps him on the back. I was thinking, whose hand's that? But anyway, Razor Ray. Now, we haven't gone down this path for a little while. You need to be very, very careful here because it's hard to hear, but he actually vomits while umpiring.
Lloyd across the body from 40, got it out, and it's going to go through for one behind. Sounds like someone's vomiting out there. Guys.
That's Razor.
Ray Chamberlain's vomiting out there.
He's all right.
I hope he's all right.
Really sincere from Ross.
You reckon he really meant that? No. I reckon he's got a bit of history there with Razor. But then we thought Razor, he'd recovered, but then he's just burping and he's dry reaching again. Here we go.
Tigers taken to the last term. Bounce, then Curvis up really high.
Razor's back.
Now, this is in the mic'd up, especially for Triple M.
There was, I was trying to remember, was it Shannon Grant? There was a famous midfielder that used to vomit every game he played.
Andrew McLeod.
Andrew McLeod. First
Used to
minute,
spew
that's it.
every time he
And
ran out.
he's nerves as much as anything else.
More
First-
nerves.
Yeah.
I asked him about that. Just tried drinking a little bit less Gatorade or something, Bunge, but he spewed every time, no matter what he ate. Now, there's been a bit of an issue here at Triple M. There's been a few noises, and I'm hearing this from higher up, and just need a bit of radio courtesy. Or as Bill, what do you call it, Bill? Microphone craft?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, maybe you should listen to it because this is you last week.
Damo catches up with Matty Nix, the coach of the Crows, next. William.
Who was that?
He's lost.
Bill.
And now he's sitting there with no shirt on. I don't think that's improved, but
And no pants.
you got no pants on either.
No, I'm
don't
nude.
stand up. Well, we probably wouldn't be able to tell anyway. But number 2, we heard Ross last week. He's doing the noises. Play again. Yeah, and then we had Duck last week with the yawn.
Just a point the Pies have added in this second term, going to the punt road end. That'll a couple of goals.
That is not me.
Yes, it was.
That is not
Forensically
me.
listen back to it.
Listen, that is
have a
not me.
Is that Duck?
No, listen.
The whole thing?
The whole thing, please, because I can guarantee you that is, and he's well
pointing at
known
me.
for this.
He's pointing at me.
Ready?
Yeah.
Just a point the Pies have added in this second term, going to the punt road end. Adelaide have kicked a couple of goals.
You do
Now
laugh.
listen to who laughs at the end.
That's you laughing.
Guess who it is? BT.
Yes.
BT.
Right, BT.
Correct.
Well, you can't deny this one from the other week.
That wasn't me either.
Hang on. Everything can't be not you.
Well, you know what? I'm being railroaded.
Oh, All right, we'll try and deny this one. When you get a little bit bored, well, you go down this path.
He's actually looking around for the fire alarm again.
Chris, he's saying, where can I hit it?
Well, I have been on fire at many times in this.
That was when the fire alarm went off
Duck, come
at
on,
the
Duck.
MCG last
Come on,
week.
Bill, that was quite funny.
At least he's contributing.
Yeah.
Say it again, Bill.
Yeah, what was that, Bill?
Contributing.
Yeah, well, that's better. Now, Dave,
Look at him with a pen in his hand with his shirt off.
it's actually a concern. I can't look at the screen. Not that he fits in the screen. Hey, Damo, we don't often get you in the Nuff, and I need to take every opportunity I
Yes.
can here because, well,
to lay
first
low.
of all, your question went for a long time, and secondly, you had to explain it at the end, but Pendles was all over it.
Scotty, what about the other Dacos who's now going into his 6th season? He's got 50-plus matches beside his name. There's still a pretty big future for him in the AFL sense. And just the, I suppose, acquisition of his brother, it seems to have given him, at least from the public side, looking into the club, a new lease on life. Josh.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
It was long, wasn't it?
So it's a very long question, and you already knew what you're talking about.
Yeah,
So,
but the audience may not have.
Yeah.
That's craft.
No,
You're good at
we're going
Always
back to
taught. Don't
microphone
assume
craft.
they know everything, but
Radio
Just a
craft.
shit
yeah.
question,
it
Damo.
wasn't a good question. Though. That's the problem.
Well, like what you do, Bill. Get to the point, Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, get to the point, Callum Ferguson.
He's still going.
Ferguson changed his name too in the break. Hey, Nicky D'Alessandro doing a great job coaching in the women's team.
No,
St
not
Kilda.
really.
Well, what do you call it? What do you call it? A metaphor when you go down a path? Yes. Well, he just thought he'd compare apples with apples.
We can't compare apples with apples.
I think you can, Nicky Dow. That's what you're meant to do.
What's about us throwing glass bricks at glass houses?
We don't,
Got to bring that up again, Dave.
Yeah, we got that, Rosie.
No, we got banned from doing that. Now, Duck, I actually forgot one.
Oh.
I forgot one for you. I've just seen it just pop up on my paper again.
Yeah,
Well, you love going into your stats, especially when it involves you. And we've seen it on the show already today.
Here we go.
I think it's 5 times All Australian, Joel Selwood.
No, 6.
6-time All Australian. There you go. Which sort of was go, gee, that's.
Yeah,
we're talking
three-
about Buddy as one of the great having 8. I mean,
3 as
6
captain. There's
3
only
as
one bloke with more.
There you go. So that is
sitting here.
surprising.
And he's sitting here.
Fair dinkum.
What are we dealing with?
Don't jinx
What are we
it.
dealing with?
JB, don't.
Oh, now he's pointing at Jim.
No, because
I can't believe
Jim,
people
you
can
wouldn't
talk
do
about
that.
themselves like that.
Jim, you wouldn't do that.
Never.
No way. Anyway,
Mainly because I wasn't.
Nathan Brown. Well, he's had his few issues in the Nuff segment over the years, but he just didn't notice that young Miller was on the ground early.
Tigers get it through Miller. When did he come on?
No, Miller's been on all game. He's been there since the start.
It's the most game time of any player at 91%.
And Ash just in there with the singer. Just a little clip late from Ash. When did he come on? We like that. Now, speaking of little zingers or subtle ways to have a crack at someone without going too far, especially when it involves BT, well, it was a beautiful day for footy last Saturday. We called the game Adelaide v Collingwood, and, well, this is how BT went about it.
Jay-Z, he's been a bit sore all night, Sloan, when he comes to the bench, hasn't he?
All day, Brian.
The game started at 1:45 and the sun was out. Perfect day. And, well, that was Jay-Z's way of just whacking him back. Now, while we're on BT, Thursday night, if you can't say a word, what do, Bill?
You deflect.
You're probably trying to avoid it.
How do you say it does? I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Brian. Peripheral vision.
What a does. He didn't even get past the P.
I'm not sure what you're trying to say.
And because he gave him no clue, he just went to we don't know what you're talking about.
Other stations would help you out.
And then not highlight it afterwards, too.
Sit back, it's all yours. Well, on to Nuff now, Rose.
Nuff of the week.
Now, I don't really... Well, I like going down the path. I like going down all these paths. But the pressure from underneath from Ash at the moment is... Well, I think he's not handling it well, is he? Because Not that
shadow of himself.
Some people don't think there's much pressure coming, Bill.
Yeah, no.
No, but others do, including Ash, because he's just making a few mistakes. Now, I need to take you back to the summer of cricket, the big mistake he made.
And what was the run rate for Australia's innings in that first innings? It was up around 4-5, wasn't it? It was pretty high, I think.
Yes. So that was the start. That was his off season. And it's not a great off season. He's been doing the wrong things, I think, Ash. But so when Nathan
got 2 phones, you know.
Yeah, that's how many you got?
One.
Oh, one. Back to one. Nathan Brown asked him. Well, simple question for a stats man. Who's out of the side today?
What are the injury list for Red Z Lending for the Giants today? Who's out of this side, Ash?
Well, they've got a number of players that are out, actually, Brownie. We've got Hopper. He's one of their prime movers in the midfield.
I was thinking maybe along the lines of Toby Green, their best player.
Yeah, Toby Green.
But anyway, Ward.
What about when he's padding and go, yes, we've got someone, and then Hopper coming to his Hopper. Yeah, he's out. Hey, while we're on that track, Brownie, well, he asked another simple question.
How many's Bolter kicked?
4. Pretty simple. When Noah Boulder's kicked 4, you probably know that as a stats man. Hey, back to BT. He threw to Ash for a stat, as we do at half time, and BT was really unimpressed.
Red Z Lenders, Ash.
Ben Keys, number 1 ranked player, 31 disposals.
That was a shock.
14-7-91. You sort of gave up on that one, Bristol.
One little measly bloody thing you got for us.
Most of us can tell how many stats the players had, so he didn't dive too far. But then Joey asked him where someone was from.
Was he Calder or somewhere? Where was he from? Chew? Yeah, that's all right. You're right. Sorry, mate.
And you don't mess with Ross the boss, because when he asks a question, he wants it answered.
What are the centre pounds hit outs this quarter? Because they're well on. Then Curvis and Soldo are dominating in there.
Keep going, Brownie. We'll track down that stat for you shortly.
Ross asked you a question, Ash, but
if you're in the box, you'd be under a lot of
I know, I'd big boot it out.
You got one job, Chew.
He would have booted him out of his box if he was coaching Ross. I'm just sensing he's got a bit of pressure coming from underneath.
He's just lurking.
I think it might have been a band or something on the night before.
That makes sense. And that's enough for the week.
Ethan Mildred.
Long segment, Jim. Wow, it should be 3 minutes now. It's about 15.
You getting cold?
You getting cold? Or?
I'll tell you what, Sonny Bill, look out.
Bill's sitting there with no shirt on in the studio. We need to get someone. We get Will to sort this out. We need to get someone to go to Myer and buy him a shirt and bring it around. You've got an hour to achieve it. So you're not walking around Adelaide embarrassing us all.
I only wear polo or CR, Country Road. That's my brand.
CR. Right. Yeah. We'll get something from CR for you.